I'll never forget those Friday nights when I'd head out to bars and pubs with my friends. They could effortlessly strike up conversations with anyone, while I would timidly sit in the corner, nursing my drink. My friends were pulling, and I was sulking, wishing I had even a fraction of their confidence. That's when I realized I had to change. I couldn't stay in that corner forever, and I certainly didn't want to. So my journey out of social awkwardness began. The first step was acknowledging my fear and embracing transformation. I reluctantly joined clubs and took up hobbies that genuinely interested me, and I started saying yes to social invitations, even when my gut was screaming no. As I navigated this transformation, I learned one of the most powerful secrets to being socially confident: the art of listening. It was a pivotal moment when I discovered that by actively listening to others, I could connect on a deeper level and create meaningful bonds. But it wasn't just about being a good listener. Small talk became my new best friend. Those casual conversations about everyday life, shared experiences, and mutual interests were bridges that led to genuine connections. But let's rewind a bit to the times when even the thought of small talk sent shivers down my spine. Dating, oh boy, that was a whole different level of awkwardness. I used to loathe the dreaded small talk during first dates. You know, those initial moments where you're both trying to make a connection and somehow discussing the weather feels like a creative breakthrough. It was like a mental obstacle course I had to navigate. My brain had this frustrating habit of going blank, leaving me with only the most cliché conversation starters. "So do you come here often?" I'd ask, my inner self cringing at the predictability. My dating life often felt like a comedy of errors, where I'd stumble over words, attempting to make a meaningful connection. Those awkward moments would replay in my mind, causing endless self-doubt. Did I say something stupid? Was I too boring? Do they even like me? The self-criticism was relentless, turning even minor dating mishaps into major confidence crises. But little did I know that these dating disasters were just a part of the process, a series of comical anecdotes that I'd later share with friends, turning them into hilarious stories that still make me laugh. You see, life has a way of working itself out, even when you're convinced it's all falling apart. My dating life was a roller coaster of trial and error, and small talk was the heart-pounding loop-the-loop that I had to face. It was in those challenging moments that I learned the art of embracing imperfections, of laughing at my own awkwardness, and finding humor even in the most cringe-worthy exchanges. Because dating, much like life itself, is filled with beautifully imperfect, comically awkward moments, and that's what makes it all the more endearing. Facing my fears head-on was a crucial part of the journey. Whether it was conquering my fear of public speaking, initiating conversations with strangers, or even just expressing my thoughts and opinions more freely, I knew I had to confront my anxieties. The real breakthrough came when I embraced self-acceptance. My social awkwardness had its roots in my lack of self-confidence, and I realized that by acknowledging my quirks and imperfections, I could start to change. Practice became my secret weapon. I took every opportunity to engage with others. It was like building a muscle I needed to exercise regularly. The more I socialized, the more I honed my skills. It was a slow and sometimes challenging process, but every interaction was a learning experience. I also discovered the magic of taking small, gradual steps. Sometimes all it took was a friendly hug, a genuine smile, or a compliment. Each small act of kindness or positivity radiated confidence and warmth, making me feel more connected to the people around me. Then, one day, I realized something had shifted. I wasn't the same socially awkward person anymore. I was thriving in social settings, making friends, and truly enjoying my interactions with others. But my journey didn't end there. In fact, it never truly does. I've come to understand that growth and self-improvement are ongoing processes. So the next step was sharing my story with others. I wanted those who were still struggling to know that change was possible. I created this video to reach out to anyone feeling the way I once did, letting them know they're not alone. My journey out of social awkwardness is an ongoing adventure. I've learned that the key to lasting change is to never stop growing, to keep challenging myself and seeking new opportunities. And if I can overcome social awkwardness, you can too. Change may not happen overnight, but with dedication and a willingness to learn, it's absolutely within your reach. So, let's embark on this journey together. It's time to step out of our comfort zones, embrace change, and build the social lives we've always dreamed of. If you found this video inspiring, Don't forget to like and subscribe for more motivational content. Remember, you're not alone in your journey to overcome social awkwardness. We're in this together.